all alternative colors. Both characters back off at the beginning. That beam, he is out-zoning Morgan right now. Carnevil doesn't know what to do. Carnevil takes to the skies. He's looking out for that Strider. Doubles up. Still losing to the zoning. Got to block a bit. Busby has found a sweet spot where he doesn't have to take that many fireballs, and then he's beating him with the laser. Now Morgan can crouch under it, but as soon as Morgan tries to jump, he gets hit. Carnevil tries to switch up the matchup, but I don't think this one is that good. That Soul Fist assist, it actually, I believe it hit Strider. Anyway, Busby gets the hit. Smooth sailing from here. He's going to get a mix-up on Doom. Doom makes the escape. Busby does a cool series of events. Welcome back.
All right, I'm back. All right, what I missed, looks like Busby doing work here against Carnevil.
Yeah, it's still game one.
I think I saw Carnevil do some good work last night, or earlier this week at a Thursday tournament, I believe, that I tuned into.
Oh, he's from Houston, so I believe he's from Houston.
Okay. Ooh.
And he's one of their Morgan players.
Dang. Busby playing one of those quote-unquote endgame teams, you know, where technically if you play the match perfectly, it's one of the best teams in the game.
Now this happened in the first game. Busby was zoning with the laser, and Carnevil couldn't deal with it. It's actually very active.
Yeah, his mobility is just very stiff. Carnival's kind of just taking it, really. I mean, Morgan doesn't really, or Strider's the one that's going to help Busby control the sky. So, I mean, as long as he looks for a Strider punish, I actually think Carnevil could stay in the air or at least contest it, you know, instead of just staying on the ground and chipping away.
Well, a mistake from Busby changes the matchup a bit. And Carnevil got his double up first, but he's run out of meter.
Dang, which one's which? See, I wish it was like Marvel 2 where you could change even the color of the fireballs. Because then, you know, one for Morgan would be blatantly different. But here it's like, you know.
Man, I want pink Doom laser.
Man, yo, shout out to the Marvel 2 color edits. I would do a lot of things for those in Marvel 3.
We actually saw a bit of Dormammu versus Morgan earlier with Terry Bogard versus Champ. And Champ's anti-Morgan game is immaculate. He's just
absolutely. He knows exactly when which spells to charge and when. And the most important thing is crossing her up to eat her inputs. See right there, he wanted to unfly, but he couldn't. You know, he got crossed up, and then he literally just let the fireball rock. Little mistakes like that end up costing him a lot of twins time on the super. So, you know, really the Dormammu Morgan, one of the biggest keys is the charge hands and the cross-up teleport. You know, just keep the inputs coming.
Carnevil's getting outmatched right now. But Busby does drop the combo. And Morgan is back into play.
All right, I'd be careful calling Dorm here. I mean, really, Morgan can just super at any point. Ooh, actually, maybe that wouldn't have reached there.
Both of them still have X Factor. We'll see if that becomes a factor.
All right.
Oh, that sucks.
Ooh,
yeah.
Ooh, that was painful to watch.
I did say earlier that Carnevil has good execution, but it looks like it's failing him right now.
At this point, I would actually not even bother calling Strider. I would just keep calling Morgan and building bar for EX, you know. Because then when he can't really approach you, like how do you approach someone that's got so much EX meter stocked up, you know? See, like that, like boom.
Carnevil made the rookie mistake of doing the Sphere Flame a little too early to hit Strider. Strider hadn't appeared.
I mean, honestly, he was going to get punished for it. So, I mean, it was going to be a difficult situation either way.
Yeah. Unfortunate for him. He's down 2-0. Takes out Morgan from the equation.
Ooh, see, I kind of like I actually would like Hawkeye on point. Because he can do just, I mean, it's always good just to have the Gimlet on deck. You know, if he feels like twinning up, you can at least punish him for it. You know, get some damage on there. Or it's also good for clearing the ground. You know, you see Dorm, you shoot out one of those electric arrows. You know, so I actually kind of would have liked to see Hawkeye here, but Dorm is also pretty good, I think. Though this is against Viper, not Morgan, so.
Yeah, it looks like he just wasn't ready for this matchup.
Man, I learned this Infinite in 30 minutes. This Infinite is actually really easy.
Yeah, it is quite easy. I actually had problems with it, which is when I jumped forward, it didn't work for me. But when I jumped straight up, it did, which means I couldn't do it mid-screen. I don't really know why, but whatever.
It's because you have to have like a super clean up forward input.
Oh, okay.
I learned that the hard way when I was doing Infinites with Dorm and Doom. And I assume that's the reason, because I can do the mid-screen one too. But all right, Busby, honestly, just kind of doing in a lot of work. Carnevil kind of getting outclassed here. You know, that's not really going to work because you can just get hit by that. Yeah, you can just absorb it.
And the focus just absorbed the gimlet.
Yeah, level 3 just to burn X Factor time. Pretty smart. You know, he doesn't need meter. He just needs to burn out the X Factor time. And with this, he pretty much is all but guaranteed his win, you know, so.
Yeah, Dr. Doom, no X Factor. A couple meters, but that's going to prolong the inevitable.
Busby can even turn on X Factor here if he wanted to. I mean, just to make it quicker.
Yeah.
I really don't see Carnevil, you know, doing anything here.
Well, that's going to hit. Too bad he doesn't have X Factor to convert off of it.
Yeah. Wow, going in, I really don't want him to see him do that. But, all right, gets the win. Busby, 3-0.